So we've come to China to visit the Inner Mongolia region, where we have been active since 1988 in looking at practical strategies to serve the needs of rural communities with energy systems.
Oh, there I am, with mustache.
This visit will now allow us to learn just how well the systems are performing and how can we better serve the needs of rural people.
This one is the first ever in the Mongolia. They manufactured the first wind turbine is this one. This is historical. After almost 30 years, still running.
We were at a smaller scale at that time. Refrigeration was not possible. And now the family has reached an income level where they could afford an upgrade. And now you have a family with refrigeration and with all manner of convenience in their home.
They store meat, food outside and only lasts 3-4 days.
Yes.
And now they can store meat and anything over 1 month.
Okay. So currently the family has a refrigerator or
有冰箱是吧？
有个小冰箱，小冰箱也不行，
带不动，带不了，不行，带不了。
它这个风机哈，它是个300瓦的风机，不是？
Yeah. This has 300 watts of wind and 110 watts of PV. So the family feels that they need to double the amount of PV, particularly for refrigeration. That's the big problem right now. It's so dry. It's just really dry.
那70年了吧？
People are very busy in the countryside and they don't have time to be fooling around with equipment like this and having to do this and that with it. So this inverter has given them no maintenance issues. The solar panel gives them no maintenance issues other than to wash it off every once in a while. This is a more sensible energy system for rural people.
Right now the grasses are this. Grass
这样要是高长了也能这
should be like this. Yeah.
现在就是这么。
The region has been in drought since 2001.
Yeah.
This particular farm has had to endure the absence of rain for 8 years.
Used to be have 50 cows, 1,000 sheep. Now he no longer have a cow because the grass is not good, and he only have right now about 700 sheep.
The way you finance the purchase of the house is you let them buy the house based upon what their future income will be, not what their present income
就
is.
是跟买房子一样嘛，一开始你这个
This gentleman's farm does very well as he becomes better in his farming over time. So we should let him borrow early stages against that future income.
我是杨老师的同学。
My question is that how you feel the difference before and after have installed this system? And their answer is that before this, they install using a kerosene.
Yeah.
And it's really polluted and it's very difficult to use.
They must go far to get water for their sheep. They go far distance to bring water for their sheep.
这根按上这个，就像那小
The gentleman would like to expand his system to irrigate fields through a solar pump so that he can provide feed for his sheep. Currently, he is spending about $7,000 US per year on feed because of the drought. He'd like to avoid that cost, and that's very significant. If people cannot find the energy that they need, they're going to migrate to cities where they have better hope. He wants to stay in Inner Mongolia. He likes this way of life, and he would like to be able to maintain it both for him and for his children. And with this ability to irrigate his fields through a solar pump, he can provide an economically viable way of life.
This is a battery, inverter, and radio. Radio. This is a radio. This is a cassette. It's a one integrated system.
This is the diesel, and you can see the diesel is getting smaller and smaller. Renewable energy has beat fossil fuel in Suniteyu. The light green is the grid connection. You can see still, while growing, is very small. All of this is the renewable energy systems. Okay? And that growth in the renewable energy systems is overwhelming. You come to this renewable energy service station, they show you the various models, they tell you how much energy it's going to provide from different devices that you would have in your home. It tells you how many hours a day you can use those devices, and it specifies the price for you. This is installed in your home. They train you on how to use it. They come back and visit you in a month, and they provide free maintenance for 3 years.
This gentleman's come in with a defective inverter, and the owner of the shop is now fixing the inverter, and then this gentleman can take it back. It's about a 100-kilometer motorbike ride away, and he'll plug it back into his system and he'll have electricity again. Rather than having to abandon their ways of life and their localities, they get the chance now to choose how to remain and build futures on the basis that they choose, rather than what society might choose for them.